Good evening. I'm Trudy McFall. I live at 205 Scott Drive in West Annapolis. I have served for the last 2 years as chairman of West Annapolis's Development Committee to be involved in the process of participating and reviewing in the comp plan. But I'm here tonight. West Annapolis is well represented and will speak for itself. I'm here tonight as a candidate for mayor to share my vision and thoughts about this plan. Many good people have worked a long time, and there are many good things about this plan. But I think that it has two things that make it not the vision for Annapolis's future. And I think that is density and scale. And I want to talk to you about each of those. The plan proposes 1,850 new housing units and 600,000 square feet of additional commercial space within our city boundaries. It further proposes that all but some scattered sites for single-family homes, all of this new development would go in 4 opportunity areas. You know the distribution. I don't think I have to review that for you. So what's wrong with this picture? We are a city with 12 acres of developable land left that isn't a single-family home site. Times are different. This is our first plan as we approach being a essentially fully developed community. So this means that all of this development that's proposed is essentially redevelopment except for a couple of annexations. It means it goes into existing neighborhoods for the first time totally. It means it goes into existing roads. It means it uses existing aging infrastructure. It is a very different time, and to say that we looked at a computer plan out of the state planning department that said historically we've grown between X and Y and therefore we should just keep growing at the same rate this computer program says it. I absolutely reject that notion of what a plan is. We're going to have growth, but we can manage it. We can decide how much we want, how much scale we want, and where it should go. And I think we haven't done that in this plan. I think we've just said, oh, well, this is what computer programs say we will get. And a plan is to set a vision and to set goals. And the plan makes nice statements about transportation, but it doesn't tell us anything specific. In fact, what it does tell us is it tells us, this plan tells us we're going to have severe congestion and failing levels of service. It even provides us maps to tell you where that will be, in case you don't know. So density needs to be reduced in this plan. Now, scale. By scale, I simply mean how tall our buildings are, how big our buildings are. We are a community which has generally had 1 to 3 story buildings of modest scale, meaning density, massiveness. This plan says we should allow 4 stories everywhere, everywhere. We're not talking portions of opportunities, everywhere in every opportunity area, except Outer West Street, when we should allow 8-story buildings everywhere in a zone. That's not our image for this community. There may be some selected places where 4-story or even taller buildings are appropriate, but not everywhere. Not without thinking, not without road planning. It is just wrong to have this kind of scale. And if you doubt what the planners meant, look at the pictures. They're Northern Virginia and Montgomery County. Didn't most of us move to Annapolis or love Annapolis because it isn't Northern Virginia and Montgomery County? I don't think that's our model for what we want to be. What would I ask of you as the council? I have attended many, many meetings of the advisory committee, all of the meetings of the planning commission. Other citizens, particularly from West Annapolis, because we focused on this issue, have been at all of those meetings and tried to make our point time and time again, and the Planning Commission simply made it more dense and bigger areas where 4-story would be allowed. So we have not been listened to in terms of what the message we are trying to say. And I defy you to go out and find somebody in Annapolis who says their vision of Annapolis is wall-to-wall, to the curb, 4-story buildings all the way up West Street till they become 8-story buildings. I do not believe that is our citizens' vision for Annapolis. And I think this plan needs to be changed, and it needs to be changed by you because we haven't been able to get it changed along the way. Thank you.
Thank you very much.